So today we'll discuss about this functions also. That some more topics are there. Uh, how to uh, how to pass the arguments in these functions. Okay. So in the functions we need to pass the arguments. Okay. So one is arguments, passing the arguments in the function. Okay. One second. Yes. Yeah, my voice is clear now.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Thank you. So arguments passing in the function. So like there are three types are there. One is pass by name, and next one is pass by value, pass by value, and the third one is pass by reference. So we'll see this each and every thing in detail. Okay. So first we'll see the pass by. Pass by name. Okay. First one we'll see pass by. So pass by name. So pass by name will be like if you see. So pass by name uh, will declare like this function void void, and let us take the function name is a display, and int a comma b. Okay, int a comma b, and we are writing some lines of code, and this is I'm ending the function end function. So I want to I want to call this function. So that means display. How to call this function means dot a in bracket, this is z value. Okay, dot b, this value. Okay, dot b value. Okay, so this is nothing but we can call, we already seen the instantiation in Verilog, no? Instantiation.
Yeah.
Instantiation, there are two types are there, connection by order by using means a connection by position. Okay, this is connection by position with order list, connection by position with order list. Okay, that we have seen. Okay, we design the ripple caddy adder, and also test bench also we instantiating the design. Okay, so connection by position with order list. Okay, connection by position with order list. Okay, and next is connection by name. Okay, so connection by name. So the function by value, so sorry, function by pass by name, whatever the function pass by name, so here same thing we are using. Okay, this is nothing but connection by name, that instantiation. Okay, connection by name. Okay, so that means we are that is nothing but pass by name. It's like a pass by name only. Okay, so pass by name only. Okay, so we'll see one example. So that means if you understand, if you remember that connection by name instantiation in the Verilog, so you can easily write the program for pass by name. Okay, so here, so pass by name, no. So see here, this program. So this program, if you see, this is pass by name. So here module function 1 pass by name 1, and I'm giving the function void display input. I need to initialize the data type, that is int a, input int b. So display dollar display, the value of a is percentage d, the b is percentage d, a comma b, and into function. Here I wrote the function. Okay, here I wrote the function. After that, what I'm doing, I'm calling this function. I'm calling this function connection, I means pass by name. Okay, pass by name, it's like a, this is nothing but it's like connection by name only, that instantiation we already seen in the Verilog. So initial begin dollar display, I'm calling this function. What is my function name? Display. Okay, display dot b. B is nothing but whatever the variable we are using, and this value, okay, this value and dot a 1, this is pass by name. Okay, so just this one I am saying in the EDA playground. So if I see in the EDA playground, here I am executing run. So I got the values. The value of a is what? The value of a is 1 and the value of b is 1. So this is nothing but connection by name. Okay, okay, is it fine? Shall I move forward? Connection by name. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Next this is connection pass by name, and next we will see the pass by value. Okay, what is this pass by value? Pass by value, pass by value. So pass by value is suppose uh, directly we pass the values or variables like connection by position. Okay, it's like a connection by position. Okay, connection by position, whatever we already seen in the Verilog. Okay, so like suppose if I call like a display 0 1. Okay, 0 1, and display k comma n, k comma n. Okay, so that means here these arguments, so whatever these arguments, this will be passed connection by position. So that means in the Verilog also, so whatever the variables we declared in the module design, that inputs and outputs, that same position, same order list we need to follow. Okay, so like same same like that we need to follow in the pass by value. Okay, so pass by name is nothing but connection by name. Okay, and pass by value means you need to follow the connection by position. Okay, so we'll see some programs, connection by name. Okay, one second. Okay, pass by pass by name, no, one second. Pass by value 1, this one, pass by value 1. Okay, this program. So here if you see this program, okay, yeah. So here function module function 1, I am giving the same function, that function 1 pass by value 1, and I am declaring the variables int m equal to 7 and int n equal to 9, and function definition with pass by value. Okay, so function void display input int a, input int b, dollar display, the value of a is percentage d, the value of b is percentage d, a comma b, and end function. So here I declared the function. Okay, so here I declared the function, so I need to call this function. Okay, invoke this invoke this function. Okay, so for calling this function, what I am doing, initial begin, so display 3 comma 2. Okay, direct values are passed to a and b. Okay, and display m comma n. Okay, display m comma n, variables passed by values. Okay, and end. Okay, so this I am executing, just I am executing in the EDA playground. So run this function. Yeah, see here, the value of a is what, 3 comma 3, and value of b is 2. Okay, so that means here means directly values are passed. Okay, the directly values are passed. Okay, here what happens, variables are passed, the value of a is 7 and value of b is 9. Okay, so like this, this is nothing but pass by values. Pass by values means we need to give like a connection by position. Okay, pass by names means connection by name we need to give, and pass by values is nothing but connection by connection by position we need to give. Okay, so like this we can do this. Okay, and next is so this is about pass by value and pass by position, pass by um, value. Okay, pass by name and pass by value. Okay, These functions we already seen, no? Function 1, function 2, function 3. In last class we already seen, okay? And this class I want to discuss about some more functions, okay? So next, so here if I see pass by value, okay? So pass by value, like suppose if I write one program, if I take pass by value, okay, if I take run program, suppose module, I'm writing module tb, function void display int a, okay, display int a, okay, and a plus plus, okay, a plus plus, and end function, okay. So that means void means what, this is nothing but it will not return any value, okay, it will not return any value, okay, return any value. So here suppose this one is there, int a. So int a is nothing but this is the variable I declared within the function, okay, I declared within the function. So this is nothing but what is the nature of this one? This is nothing but static in nature, okay, static in nature. So static in nature means what? The variable which is declared within the function, that is nothing but static in nature, okay. So so that means here the name called static, okay. What is this static? Okay, static in nature. So that means suppose that variable is declared means valid only within this function only, okay. So what is this static? Okay, we'll see what is the static in nature. So static, so I'll write here static. So static means what? Memory will be created at t equal to 0 and remains forever until the simulation life cycle, okay. So memory, so whatever the memory is there, memory is created at t equal to 0, okay, and remains forever until uh, the simulation life cycle, okay, life cycle. So here there is another function called automatic function, okay, automatic function. So what is this automatic function? Suppose if you see the automatic function, so the function is created whenever we call the function, okay. Automatic means what? The function will be created, okay, will be created whenever we call the function, okay, whenever we call the function, okay. So suppose if you see the function by reference, so if you see the program for function by reference, so here where I written here, see here, function by reference, okay. So function, this is the program for function for reference, okay, function by reference. So here you see this one, so that means function by reference. So here function by reference, before this I will tell you one thing, one second. Function pass by reference, some error will get, okay. So for pass by reference some error you will get, okay. So see here before this, one second, function pass by value example, I told pass by name example, one second, okay. These are some pass by name examples, okay. Pass by name examples, I think you can understand very well. Pass by name examples here. So this is nothing but pass by name, this is connection by name only. Just I'm executing this, copy this and just paste in EDA playground, run this. So here pass by name, so it will calculating what, so pass by name means it will calculating pass by name 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4 is how much? 8. Okay, pass by name. Okay, this is an example. And next, pass by value. Okay, this is pass by value. So pass by value, if you see, so module pass by value, function int add input int x, input int y, add x, add equal to x plus 5 end function. Okay, this is my function. Okay, initial begin int result, result equal to add 5 comma 10. Okay, I'm calling this function. Okay, I'm calling this function, and this is positional mapping, and I'm calling function by position. Okay, function by, we can call as a value. Okay, function by value is nothing but based on the position only. Okay, so just I'm running this. So I'm running this. It will execute 5 plus 10, that is what, 15. Okay, pass by value. Okay, so you got the value, that be pass by value, that is 5 plus 10 equal to 15. Okay, so this is pass by value. And next you have function pass by value, pass by reference, will see. Okay, pass by reference. Okay, pass by reference, pass by name one. Okay, pass by reference. Okay, so this is pass by reference. In pass by reference, what we are doing, we are giving, so pass by reference. So this is pass by reference. Okay, so pass by reference means so this int a equal to 5. A equal to 5 is nothing but what? This is related to the global variable. Okay, whatever the variable we are initializing the outside the function, that is nothing but global variable. Okay, the variable which we are displaying inside the function, that is nothing but local variable. So here a is the global variable and m is the local variable. Why? Because m is related to this function. Okay, m is related to this function. Okay, so here what I am doing, just so I'm writing the function void display. Void means it will not return anything. Display int m. So m plus plus means what? Initially int m is nothing but m equal to 0. I'm incrementing the m value. That means m becomes what? M plus 1. Okay, I want to display the value. $display the value of m inside the function is percentage d m and end function. Okay, this is my simple function I wrote. Okay, I want to display, that means I want to display the value. Okay, display a, $display the value of a. A is nothing but global variable. Okay, so global variable, what it will display, we'll see. Okay, so if you see here, one second, yes, if you see here, just I'm copying this and I'm pasting this. So run this code. Yeah, here what happens, the means here I displayed the value of m inside my function. Okay, so the value of m inside my function, what is the value of m? So that means here initially, like initially m is what? If it is m is 5, okay, so inside my function is what? M plus plus. M plus plus means it is incremented by 1. So that means initially m is 5, so it is incremented by 1 means it becomes 6. Okay, so here I executed this function. Okay, when I am executing this a is nothing but what? Global variable. Okay, so this global variable will be not related to this function. Okay, so this will be like outside the function. So that means the value of a is what? 5 only. Okay, initially I replaced a equal to 5. No, suppose if you keep a equal to 0, if I run this, okay, if I run this, what I will get? So initially the a is 0. Now what happens? So that means a will be m also becomes 0. Okay, m also becomes 0, and it will be incremented. So here what happens to m? So it is executing this function. Okay, it is executing this function, and the value of m inside the function is what? 1. Okay, and the value of a is what? 0. Okay, initially a is the global variable. I initialize the global variable, now a is 0. Okay, so this is about local variable and global variable. Means this m value is static in nature. That means it is related to this function, whereas a is a global variable. It is outside the function. Okay, so this is the difference between this static variable and global variable. Okay, global variable. Okay, next we see the function with error. Okay, function with error. Okay, pass by reference error will get. Okay, suppose here what I did means here suppose this one, if you see, so here we are giving function void, no, function void display. Okay, so function void display, so this m value is local variable. Okay, m value is local variable, and this is related to what? This is related to only one function. Okay, only this function it is related. Okay, and I am initializing another variable, that is n. I'm writing the another function, that is what function void display to reference. Okay, I'm using reference int n. Okay, reference int n and n plus plus. Okay, so here I'm executing this this function, and I'm calling this display a and display underscore 2b, and I'm displaying this value. Okay, so here I will get the error. Okay, when you execute this function, I will get an error. So the task or function display to with reference argument n must be automatic. Okay, so here I given reference now. So with respect to this reference, it should be what automatic. Okay, so it will give that error. Okay, so you'll get error only when I execute this. You'll get error in the EDA playground. So it should be automatic. Okay, it should be automatic. We need to give a keyword like automatic. Okay, when I execute this, I'll get some error in this. Okay, I'll get some error. It should be like automatic we need to get. Okay, so in order to overcome this, I need to use a keyword called automatic. Okay, so here which one? This one you see. So one second, I'm closing this. Yeah, this one automatic I am opening. So here if you see this, so module function pass by reference. Okay, pass by reference correct. Okay, correct, a equal to 5 and b equal to 4. These are nothing but what? Global variables. Okay, so this is nothing but pass by value function definition. So function void display int m plus plus. This is the local variable increment. Okay, so this m is related to what? Local variable. This is related to local variable. The value of m inside the function pass by value is what? It will display the value. Okay, whatever the m value means, whatever initially a is 5, no, it will be 5 plus 1 means what? It will be display 6. Okay, this is nothing but function. Okay, and this is what pass by reference function using reference keyboard. Okay, I need to use, when it is a pass by reference, you need to use a keyword called reference. Okay, pass by reference. Okay, so pass by reference, here I need to use what? So one more function I am using, and if I am using reference, I need to use a keyword called automatic. Okay, when I am using automatic, what happens here? N is nothing but this is reference to the actual argument. Okay, actual argument. So wherever here pass by reference means, here I initialize this a and b as what? Global variables. Okay, so that means when I use this automatic function, what happens? Function will be created whenever we call the function. Okay, so this function will be created. Okay, this function will be created whenever we call the function. Okay, so next what I am doing, I'm displaying the value. Okay, So initial begin dollar display, initial value of a is percentage d a, and display a. So display a means what? I'm calling this function, okay, display a, and dollar display, the value of a after display a is unchanged, and display, and dollar display initial value of b is what? So I need to consider what is the initial value. After that, what is the initial value of b? Okay, passing by reference. Okay, this is nothing but passing by reference. So I am using what is passing by reference here in the global variable. I am using two different variables, and I am passing that function with other variable. That is nothing but passing by reference. Okay, previously we have seen what pass by name and pass by values, no? So pass by name and pass by values means there we are giving some constant values, but here pass by reference means we are calling that values with respect to other variables. Okay, that is nothing but pass by reference. Okay, so dollar display the value of b after display, after displaying this function, what is that value? Okay, so we'll see this, we'll execute this. So just copy this, and we'll see in the EDA playground. So run this function. So see here the output. What is the initial value of a? So this is the initial value of a. Okay, so initial value. So here you see here. So the what is the initial value of a? Initial value of a is before that it should execute one second. Initial value of a is what? Initial value of a is 5. Okay, initial value of a is 5, and after that the value of m, the value of m inside the function pass by value is how much? This function is executed. Okay, this function is executed. So initial value of a is what? A is 5. So this is function by value. So a becomes what? 5 plus 1, it becomes 6. Okay, so the value of m inside the value inside the function pass by value is how much? 6. Okay, and the value of a after display a, after display a, so that means where the value of a after display, one second, see here. So here this function, this is the initial value of a is how much? 5. Okay, the value of a after displaying a is how much? Here a is what? Global. So global means this is unchanged, this is nothing but unchanged. Okay, after that what we are doing, we are displaying this. Okay, so that means it is displaying, and initial value of b is how much? 4. Initial value we declared global, initial value of b is 4, and the value of b after displaying display underscore to b is how much? So that means here pass by reference, I used a automatic word, means a reference. I need to use a keyword for when I am using pass by reference. I need to use a keyword called reference, and here I need to use automatic. Okay, automatic. So here what happens? The value of b after display underscore to b, that is what? Unchanged. Okay, that is unchanged. Okay, why? Because that value is global. Okay, that value is sorry, this is changed. Why? Because here I given automatic, no? So here I given automatic means where it will come? It will come here. Okay, this function will be executed. So what is the value of b? 4. So this will be incremented. So 4 becomes 5. Okay, like that. Okay, so you can check with other values also. Let us take a value 1 and b value you take as 2. Okay, just run this. Okay, so that is the main advantage of this pass by reference with automatic. Okay, automatic means wherever function will be created whenever you are calling the function. Okay, so here you see, so initial value of a is what? Initial value of a is 1. Okay, this function is displaying. Okay, dollar display initial value of a is 1, and the value of m inside the function after passing this value is how much? 2. Okay, 1 plus 1, 2. Okay, and after that it is displaying this. Okay, it is displaying this, and initial value of b is how much? 2. The value of n inside the function pass by reference. Okay, so pass by reference means this will be executed, and the value of a value of b after displaying display underscore 2 b equal to what 3 changed. Okay, if it is 1 unchanged, okay, that is a global variable, and after performing that function it is changed. Okay, so this is the advantage of this function by reference with automatic. Okay, with automatic function by reference also I wrote once. I will see function by reference. Function. Okay. Function by name, function by value, function pass by reference. Okay, pass by reference, that pass by reference. Okay, this is about function pass by reference. Okay, and next is next one second. Yes, next is direction of the arguments. Okay, so direction of the arguments. So pass by reference. Okay, what is this pass by reference? Pass by reference. So you need to, so here you need to remember some points in SV. Okay, in SV, so I can write here in SV. Okay, SV, if we want to use reference, we can't use it for static function. Okay, if we want to use reference, okay, reference, we can't use for static function. I told you static function, no? Static function means what? Static function, so static function means in this program, so whatever the variables are there, that is related to this this function is nothing but static function. Okay, so when I want to use reference, you will get an error, that is task or function display underscore with reference argument n must be what? Automatic. Okay, if you remove this, so this should be, it will execute like just I will remove this automatic. Okay, and I'll execute this. Just I will see whether my program, one second, whether I'm getting the exact exact. So where I, so here I removed automatic, no? So function void, so function automatic void. Okay, so here I removed this one. Just copy this, and here itself I'll see. Okay, where here I am removing the automatic. Okay, automatic. Just run this code, whether I am getting the output or not. Just I will check. See here. See here, I am getting an error, cannot use port of type reference non-automatic task or function display to. Okay, so that means from here I can understand that in SV we can't use reference. Okay, we can't use it for static function. Okay, so this is nothing but what? Static function. Okay, so this one I can't use for static function. So how I can avoid this error? I need to use a keyword called automatic. Okay, if I use automatic, I will get the output. I will get the output. I got the output. Okay, so like this you can analyze. Okay, and next, any changes happening inside the function to local argument will reflect outside the function. Okay, so that is nothing but pass by reference. Okay, so what is pass by reference? So pass by reference. Okay, so this is very important. Pass by value, pass by name, and pass by reference. Okay, so pass by reference, pass by reference, pass by reference. Okay, any changes happening inside the function, okay, to the local argument, local argument will be reflected outside the function, will be reflected outside the function. This is nothing but pass by reference. Okay, and one more concept is there, direction of arguments. Direction of arguments. So direction of arguments is, so here the syntax is like this. Direction of arguments, okay. Function void display, function void display input. I need to use input int a, input int b, input int b. Okay, this is the syntax. Okay, so I wrote the program for this one. Just you see this one. No, okay, no, don't say. Function, what is this? Function direction, no? One second. Function direction. Argument direction. Okay, this is my function. Okay, so if you see this function, okay, so module function argument directions. So here what I am using, I am using the three global variables, that is int a equal to 10 and int b. Okay, so int b means what? Default value. This is the two state data type. By default this value is how much? 0. Okay, two state data type means either 0 or 1. Default value is 0 only. Okay, I am initializing int b means what? 0 only. Int c equal to what? 5. Okay, so function with input, output and in-out arguments. Okay, so function void. So I am giving a function name as process values. Input int in val 1 and output in out val, and in out in int in out val. Okay, so here what I am giving, just so one second, 19 I will keep. Okay, 20 I will keep. Okay, it will be visible. Okay, 22. Okay, so see here, so what I am doing, function void process. So output value equal to what? Out underscore value equal to in underscore value into 2. Okay, so that means output gets double of input. Okay, and next in out value equal to what? In out val plus 3. Okay, so in out gets incremented by 3. Okay, I am displaying this. Okay, just I am displaying this. So what I am getting, so dollar display inside the function, in value is percentage d, out value is percentage d, in out value is percentage d, in val 1, out val 1 and in out val 1. Okay, in function. So this is my function. Okay, next here I am giving the arguments by the direction. Okay, so first I am what I am giving input, and next I am giving output, and next I am giving in out. In out means what? It is acting as input as well as output. Okay, and initial begin dollar display. So before function call, what are the values of a, b, c, and I am calling the function in this initial. Okay, initial begin and block, process val a comma b, dollar display. After function call, what are the a, b, c values? Okay, so this is about what? Function arguments by the direction. Okay, so just I am executing this, copy this and paste in the EDA playground. Okay, paste in the EDA playground. Yes. So what I will get, run this. Yeah, what I got, see here, before function call, what is the value of a? So value of a is what? So whatever the global variables I initialized, that value. So a equal to 10, and I told you, no, the initial value, you not initialize anything means what? B equal to 0 and c equal to what? 5. Okay, before function call, the a equal to 10, b equal to 0 and c equal to 5. Okay, and inside the function. Okay, so that means first this will be executed. Okay, after that, what are the values inside the function? Okay, so inside the function, in val equal to how much? 10, and out val equal to, so in val equal to, it will be displayed. Okay, so it will be displayed in val into 2 means what? In val is 10, out val is how much? In val into 2, so that means that becomes 20. Okay, 20, and next out val equal to what? So whatever the in val is there, that will be in out val is there, that is incremented by 3. So what is the in out val? One second, in out val 1 incremented by 3. So in out val equal to so basically c will be assigned, that means 5 plus 3. Okay, so normally a is initialized to input in val, b is initialized to out val, and c is initialized to in out val. Okay, so what happens here, c, so in out value will be incremented by 8. Okay, after that, after function call, after I am calling this function, the updated values, what are the updated values of ABC? So the updated value of ABC are a equal to 10. Okay, a equal to 10, and b equal to what? So that means inval into 2. So inval into 2 means what? 20, and c equal to 5 plus 3. So you are getting 8. Okay, after function call, a equal to 10, b equal to 20, and c equal to 8. Okay, so these are nothing but direction of the arguments, how we are giving the arguments in terms of input, output, and in out. Okay, so these are about functions. Okay, is there any doubt in this functions concept?
No doubt.
Okay, one second, we'll see some PPTs. Just we refer. Mm, functions and tasks, the same concept you can apply to the tasks also. Okay, functions and task. Okay, that whatever we explained, I explained about these functions. Okay, suppose if you want to write the program for 10 times or 20 times, you can't write every time, no. So what you will do, you will write one time and you will call that function. Okay, so those are nothing but functions. Okay, this is rules for using the functions in System Verilog. Okay, you can go through these concepts. Okay, so so that means I told you, no, so that means call by function, reference by name, reference by pass by name, and pass by value, and pass by reference. Okay, those are the functions. Okay, this is the example of automatic function, you can execute that. Okay, automatic function, this one. Okay, automatic variable inside the function. Okay, automatic variable passing the parameter by reference. Okay, this is one more example. Okay, you can go through this, and you can before, so whatever I told you, so before a, so a and b are initialized. So before this function call, a equal to b equal to 0. After function call, a equal to 1, b equal to 0. Okay, tasks also. Okay, you can do with tasks also. Okay, same thing, just to go through this, and just try to static and automatic. Okay, these are the static and automatic. Okay, yes.